Welcome back to Let's Play Zelda Classic Third Quest. I'm Nitro6003. In the last part, we got ourselves the blue ring. And here in this part, we're gonna get ourselves the blue candle, the magical shield, because you need the blue candle to get the magical shield, and then 2 heart containers as well. And then probably, because that'll probably take most of the part, we'll have to probably wait for the next part to get the white sword. It really depends on how good the grinding goes. Last part went pretty smoothly. And now that we have double defense, it'll just make things a heck of a lot easier. And wait for those guys to come down if possible. Or at least one of them to come down. Now, see, I can't... It doesn't help me to kill him because I don't have a boomerang to get the money from him if he drops anything. So it's not worth it to kill him in a place where you can't get to him right now because you don't have a boomerang yet. So it's better to kill him in a place where you could get it. Of course, he didn't drop anything, but, you know, that's the chances you have to take. So we need 60 rupees to get the magical, the blue candle, and then to get the magical shield, you still need 90. And these levers are really good for money normally. You know, they're going to be your best bet for money drops. And clocks, of course, too. I mean, if they keep dropping 5s like this, I'll be able to afford the blue candle pretty quickly. Because the blue candle is only one step towards getting the white sword. And you'll be very happy you got the blue ring in the last part. You really don't want to go to where the second heart container is without it. And right now I'm also not getting lucky with bomb drops either. Although I didn't kill a ton of... I don't think I killed any blue moblins in the last part. So there's that. But so far in this part we haven't gotten any either. So you know, blue moblins, blue octoroks, blue lionels, they're the ones that have the higher rate of dropping bombs. Now, if you're playing this quest for the first time and you don't know where you're going, you're probably gonna get lost. And you're certainly not gonna know where everything is. And having max bombs helps. And knowing this half tile trick is really, really important, as I get hit twice, but for the most part, knowing it is really good, especially against Wizrobes. You know, it's, you know, when you get the blue ring, you really up your chances of survival in the first level. Because you have Stalfoses that do, you know, 2 hearts of damage. You're not going to survive very long. Oh, I remember they moved that secret over one. It's here now. So this is a small rupee secret, but just to make it a little quicker as far as getting that blue candle. And I'll show you where the magical shield is that we'll be grinding for next. And you really need the blue candle to do anything in this quest. You don't need it for level 1, but certainly it does not hurt to have it, because then you can get yourself 1 heart container and then probably get the second one pretty easily too. So this screen may look familiar because this is where level 8 was. But if you burn this bush here, you'll find enemy bait. You'll find the cheap magical shield, and that's what we're going to be grinding for now. Go to the fairy fountain real quick. Refill my health. That screen that we just passed has the money-making game on it. Well, may not need to. Let's see if we can get some hearts here. Well, it's like we have more hearts already because of the blue ring. And I'm all stocked up on bombs now. Tap off my health, and now we'll go in our little circle again to ensure that we could... So it's like I have 6 hearts now, 6 heart containers, because these guys take 2 shots before they do a half a heart of damage. And this hopefully will not take too terribly long to get, but we'll see. And secrets are in weird spots in this quest too. And like I said, you're gonna thank yourself later for doing all this. I mean, obviously some secrets are probably the same. There are some secrets that remain the same, but most of them are in different places now. And of course, we're also going to try to get the arrow in this part too. So that's probably why we're not going to have enough time to get the the white sword. I mean, you could go into level 1 now with the blue ring without the white sword, but it's more beneficial to you to have it. We can get the other heart container now if we want, but again, going in that direction is pretty dangerous. So I'd rather wait. And where the magical sword is in a weird spot too. And you need 12 hearts to get it. Enemies are starting to be a little stingy on their money giving. Haven't really gotten anything money-wise. You know, you need 80 for... 90 for the magical shield, 80 for the arrow. And of course you need enemy bait too, more than once. So you're going to be seeing a lot of this kind of grinding here, because it's really the only way to get through the levels. usually the way I like to play. I really like to try to get the upgrades as quickly as possible. Almost have enough for an enemy bait, but I don't need it for level 1, and I don't think for level 2 either. In fact, I know not for level 2. I don't think you start needing it to level 3. So that gives you a little bit of time to save up for it. And if I can get 9 more rupees, I can get myself the arrow and then get the magical shield. Maybe before I even get off this screen, perhaps? I mean, there's still more money secrets you can get too. I only got 1 of the money secrets so far. I usually don't like to depend on money secrets. And you know what? I'll complete this round and then go get the magical shield. And any extra money I get along the way towards the magical shield will be helpful. So I could get the arrow first. If you hear meowing in the background, it is one of my 3 cats. Not exactly sure which one off the top of my head. And I believe this is where the gambling game is. Yeah, this is the money-making game. And when you have 100 rupees, you don't mess around with that stuff. So I guess that's not in the same spot per se, but you know, in the first quest you could have 6 hearts before you go into level 1, and you can have the white sword and, you know, other stuff like that. Now, you don't need to buy the blue candle in the first quest if you don't want to. I mean, it's kind of optional because, you know, the red candle, you don't really need to burn a bush until you get to level 8. You do limit yourself a little bit, but alright, now with the magical shield in hand, we're gonna go get ourselves 2 heart containers and then probably end the video there. And then probably in the next part we'll get the white sword and then we'll be all set for level 1. And any extra money I can get along the way is good too. You know, like I said, blue Tektites, red levers are really good for money drops. Now, the first heart container is relatively easy to get. The second one is not. The second one's really, really, really in the middle of nowhere. And why they put a heart container there, I'll never know. I believe this is still the... No, this is a door repair charge now. So that is not where you find your potion shop. I'll show you where it was later. I just want to show you that one, because that was the same in the first 2 quests. Alright, let's see what's in here. And this is just a pay me and I'll talk, so potion shops are not in the same place. So this screen here has never had anything on it until now. Oh, I didn't think that hit. So if you go in here, you'll find your first heart container. And we'll need bombs to get the second one, because you need the power bracelet to get it. And you have to go through the Lost Woods to get it too. So again, not much more difficult to get to the white sword in this quest. So if you don't know the path, it's up, left, down, left. You should kind of know it by now. It's expected that you know it by now. And if you don't know it, well, I don't know what you're doing playing this quest. Play the first quest first. Alright, so here you have Lionels, and this is why you don't want to come here before you have the the magical shield. And here is the power bracelet. Like I said, things are not where they're supposed to be, so to speak. And now we can go get the other heart container. And again, this one is much harder to get, but again, getting it now will help. This is a good area to grind too. It's not like the second quest where you can quickly go in and out of level 6 and get them all to respawn. And yeah, these guys do 1 heart of damage now instead of 2, which is really helpful. And I'm gonna end the part getting the second heart container, and then we're gonna go from there. In the next part, we'll get the white sword, and we'll get and we'll take care of level 1. Now this is why I said you don't want to come up here without it. Now I was able, although it doesn't always happen that way, to get through there without any, real damage, but, you may not be so lucky. Now remember, this is where level 9 was in the second quest. It's certainly not there this time. And all you need is the power bracelet to get it, but this is where you're going to find your second heart container. Alright, so join me next time as we get the white sword and take out level 1. I'm Nitro6003, and I'll see you guys all next time.